Pierce Kiger writes, "Greetings, AMC. I like this show and I watch it daily. Loving Phase 3, and congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
I just watched Gone Girl for the first time and I regret not seeing it in theaters. My question is this: will there be a sequel? Are there talks for one? The way the movie ended left me terrified yet wanting more. Gone Girl fascinated me and yet scared me more than any horror movie I've seen in years."
Yeah, Gone Girl was one of those movies where the ending, I remember the first time we talked about it, the ending of that movie was like the perfect time to end it. And yet I was like, show more, what happens next? Like I wanted, it just gets so whacked. It's just so weird, that ending and where they can go. I believe I have heard, what's the author's name? Gillian Smith? Is that
Gillian Flynn.
Yeah. Gillian Flynn. Gillian, is it?
Yeah. Gillian.
So Gillian Flynn I've heard her talk about that she's considering writing a follow-up and writing a sequel. Now that's her writing a novel. That's not necessarily that the studio would pick it up. But it made an awful lot of money. It was an incredibly good film. We got a great performance of Ben Affleck. We got the performance of a career out of Rosamund Pike. These characters were rich. Probably the best performance we've ever seen out of Tyler Perry, too. Tyler Perry was really good in that movie.
You don't like Medea?
So I mean, it ends in such a way that had a lot of us in the audience screaming for more. We wanted to see what happened next. So I would love to see it. There's been talk about another book, but that's as far as it's gone. If I had to say on a percentage, I think there's a solid 30% chance we'll see a Gone Girl sequel in the next 5 years. 30% chance. Amy Rose?
Yeah, I read the book and I loved it. I went through it in like 2 or 3 days. I couldn't put it down. She's just an amazing writer. We see a lot of these authors who, their properties get picked up and they're just not good writers. Look at 50 Shades of Grey and all that, but she is. She's very intelligent and grammatically correct, which I appreciate. But it's a really good adaptation. She just also wrote Dark Places with Charlize Theron, who's going to be in that.
Yeah.
So she is getting some more work. That one's been under the radar, but I mean, this was a huge hit. I remember seeing it. Fincher it was just masterfully done. Usually, sometimes things are lost from page to screen, but not this one. So I'm a little torn about if I want to see it because I think it ended in such a way that was like haunting. And you're right. You're like, I'm terrified, but I also want to see more. Yeah. But it would just have to be done with such care to continue the story of Amy and Ben Affleck, who was adequate in the role, but it was Rosamund Pike's movie. So yeah, I'm a little torn, but if she is attached, she loves it. Obviously, the studio wants another one, so that's not a surprise. But as long as she puts the same kind of attention to details in that film and we see where it goes, I'm in. I just love her as a writer.
And not only did she write the book, she adapted the screenplay, which I thought got snubbed for Best Adapted Screenplay. Yeah. I don't think it even got a nomination. I love this movie. I saw it, I think, 3 times in the theaters. So even though I love it, I don't want to see a sequel. I think where it ended was the perfect ending because a lot of people were upset about the ending. They're like, oh, I didn't like it in the book or I didn't like it in the movie. They shouldn't have done that. It turned them off. I thought it was a perfect ending.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. So for me, I love the movie, but I don't want to see a sequel. Yeah, she says she wants to do another book, but she also wants to do another movie. She said she wants the same. She wants Fincher back. She wants Affleck, and she wants Rosamund Pike. She wants the whole crew back together. Personally, I just don't need to see it.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.